Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hello. Actually, bear with me just a few moments. I am going to be doing a general reading for all signs. And I am going to be turning the chat off. So I'm going to go ahead and start today. I'm going to go ahead and start off today with Aries. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with Aries, the sign of Aries. And we're going to see what is going on with the zodiac sign of Aries. And I'm just going to be doing all signs today. So there's going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and get started off today. This is for the sign of Aries. I'm going to shuffle this 4 times. This is for the sign of Aries. And this is for the sign of Aries. And what can we be expecting for the sign of Aries? And one more shuffle. This is for the sign of Aries. So I'm just laying out a few cards here really quickly today, and we'll see what we're going to be getting for Aries. So what I'm looking at for Aries, I'm actually noticing Aries, we have the Lovers, and so I wanted to come over here really quickly with the Lovers. We also have the Hierophant in reverse, and we also have the Strength card, and with the Strength card we have the Queen of Cups upright. We also have the Nine of Cups, and with the Nine of Cups we have the Sun in reverse, and we have the Three of Cups with the King of Wands upright. So I'm going to kind of paint a little picture of what I'm seeing here today for Aries. Exactly that as I'm seeing it. We got the Lovers card. So this is a very strong relationship, whether this is business or whether this is relationships. I'm seeing a very strong energy. Now be aware of maybe some issues, if that's what I want to say. I'm never a fan of the Hierophant in reverse. There could be some conflicts that is going on. And so I'm looking at the Strength card today, Aries, and I feel you're trying to get your strength back. So here we could be dealing with a Cancer energy. Very well possible. This could also be a water sign, Scorpio Pisces for Aries, but I'm seeing a Cancerian energy. When I'm looking at this, I feel the sense that there is a sense of you getting your strength back. So I'm looking at this today is we have this big old bold lion, if that's what I want to say today, Aries. I feel kind of a sense in a way that this very well could be you getting the Nine of Cups, and I'm looking at the Nine of Cups today. That the Sun card in reverse to me is the loss of vitality. Is in some cases this could be depression. When I'm getting the Nine of Cups, be aware of drinking habits. Be aware. Here, pour me another. Pour me another. And I'm definitely seeing the sense maybe this is someone drinking. Maybe this could be someone that is excessive. Maybe someone that likes to drink. If that's what I'm going to say, you could have an energy that is around you. And what I'm getting with this particular energy was a Sun card in reverse. Could this be someone that is depressed? That is very well possible, Aries. The card that is right beside it, look at that, is the Three of Cups. Once again, a lot of times tends to be an abundance, but sometimes could be an excessive type energy. So when I'm looking at this here today, be aware of energies around you when it comes to drink and when it comes to party and everything. I feel like this could be maybe someone around you that is dealing with depression or maybe just a loss of energy. We could have, there we go, an alcoholic, if that's what I want to say. Good news when I'm looking at Aries today, we do also have an energy around you of abundance. First, this very well could be a job promotion. Very well could be a job promotion. We do have a Sagittarius card, but this could represent you, Aries, as well, the King of Wands. But definitely getting in control, of your life. There was the sense of alcoholism. This could be you getting in control of your life, getting in control of the energies, and it looks very positive in a sense. We have the Strength card, and I want to come back to the Strength card. So this is a very nurturing, caring energy. While I'm looking at the King of Wands over here, this very well could be you, Aries, and we're looking at the Queen of Cups. Could this be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? I'm kind of doing a split spread today. kind of for you and an external energy. Very well, this could be a relationship or maybe a business type partnership. But look at the little angel there today. I feel the sense that um, maybe you could have some energies that are around you that are kind of taking things to the extreme, if that's what I want to say. Maybe some things that's kind of draining you of your energy. I'm going to clarify this in some moment. So I'm going to shuffle this and we're going to find out why do we have the lovers for Aries. And why do we have the lovers for Aries? Why do we have the lovers for Aries? So we got the Hermit for the lovers. Why do we got the Queen of Cups upright for Aries? We got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Why do we got the Sun reverse for Aries? Why do we got the Sun in reverse for Aries? Why do we got the Sun in reverse for Aries? And let's find out why do we got the Sun card in reverse for Aries. And I'll take that. We got the Five of Swords in reverse. It is starting to line up today. Why do we got the King of Wands? We got the Knight of Wands reverse. Why do we got the Hierophant in reverse? And I'm kind of getting some cards flying out here, mixing up. Why do we got the Hierophant in reverse for Aries? Two of Pentacles. So you're definitely making decisions based on this Hierophant in reverse, this nasty Hierophant in reverse. I don't trust that Hierophant. This could be someone who's caught up in their own ways. It's very well possible. When I'm looking at this could be external influencing energy. This is kind of nasty, kind of negative. This is something affecting relationship. I feel kind of the sense this could be you making decisions about getting away, making a decision to separate yourself from negative energies, if that's what I want to say, Aries. Why do we have the Strength card? That could be why we're getting the Strength card as well. The Hermit card, definitely seeing the direction that you're needing to go. You're seeing the path that you need to take moving forward and making this path. We also have the Chariot with the Strength card. So you're definitely making a move forward. You're getting the energy to strength that you need to make a move forward, getting out of these negative situations. We do have the Nine of Cups, generally a card of success. Maybe this could be this, maybe going out and having a drink. That is very well possible. When I'm getting the Sun card in reverse, I don't feel that that is the case. And I feel kind of the sense of hopelessness, if that's what I want to say, with the Five of Swords. This could have been someone that was feeling hopeless, or like there was no help, there's nothing that they can do. They kind of can go out and get a drink and being a little excessive with it. Be aware of that, Aries. Why do we have the Nine of Cups for Aries? The Lovers. This could be someone that you're in a relationship. Very well possible, Aries. This could be a business partner. This could even be you pertaining to a relationship that you're in, a marriage. Very well possible. Why do we have the Three of Cups for Aries? And we have the Seven of Pentacles sideways and the Six of Cups. So when I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles sideways, to me, this is you about to make a decision. It's about to tip one way. Which way is it going to tip? Which way is this card going to tip? Definitely, this is definitely a Taurus energy. That's what I'm looking at today for Aries. You also have, I want to show you, a Scorpio energy. This is kind of a warm, welcoming type energy. This could be family, a child. This could even be a welcoming a child. And now when I'm looking at this, it's like you're waiting for this whatever you're trying to wait for to grow and manifest. And maybe it's just taking some time. Whether you're going to continue to wait or not, that is up to you, Aries. But I feel like you do have something that you're waiting for. It is going to lead to a lot of abundance. But I feel like with this, you're really just trying to get in control and try to get in control of your life. Definitely getting control and authority. Definitely, you're not going to stay mediocre. Staying in a zone of mediocrity. But I'm seeing you with the Knight of Wands, kind of sitting there a little bit. You're not making the move forward yet. You're waiting, and I feel you're kind of waiting. The Knight of Wands is waiting for this to happen. And I feel that it is about to tip up. It is you're about to get something out of this, whether this is a business, whether this is at work, a promotion, but it looks very good for Aries. And it is coming. It's going to be something that's going to bring a lot of abundance. That's very welcomed. It's like welcome, uh, welcome on a team. Um, Welcome. And I feel like it's going to be very good for you, Aries. If there was that kind of sense of hopelessness, I feel like this could have even been a business, casually drinking with a business partner, or maybe going out as a business, if that's what I want to say today. Could have been with your colleagues or whatever. So I'm going to move on today for Taurus. But be aware of drinking, if that's what I want to say. Really could get you, Aries. I was just kind of picking that up in the cards. I'm going to move on to Taurus. And this is going to be for Taurus. I am going to be doing all signs. And I'm using the Witches Tarot, and I'm also using this a traditional Rider-Waite deck. This is for the sign of Taurus. What can we be expecting for the sign of Taurus? And I'm going to shuffle this a few times. This is for the sign of Taurus. Keep on getting that same card coming out. So I'm going to shuffle this 4 times for Taurus. And that's 1. And we're going to shuffle this 3 more times for Taurus. This is 2. 2 more times for Taurus. This is 3. And 1 more time for Taurus. This is 4. All right. And cutting the deck. All right, so I'm looking at this as for Taurus, and I'm looking at one side, looking at the other. So what I'm looking at for Taurus, we got the 2 of Swords, and I want to show that to you. 2 of Swords, and we have the Devil in reverse. I like the Devil in reverse. It definitely shows you're moving away from something in the past that was keeping you in bondage, whether this was some type of addictions or whatever some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn energy. That very well could have been your past. We could have also possibly had, we have a Libra energy, so this could be a time frame, but this could have been a Gemini energy that is possible. Capricorn, Gemini, that is possible. We also have the Ace of Cups, Taurus, and the Sun card in reverse. Yes, Aries had this just a moment ago. You have it, Taurus, as well. Then we have the World card. That is a Saturn planetary card. This could be a Capricorn. Capricorn. And we have the Page of Wands reverse and the Ace of Wands upright. So when I'm looking at this for Taurus, I feel that you're definitely moving away from something that has been holding you back. I mean, you're not going to allow anything. You're like a big boulder. You're just, once you get going, you're not going to stop, Taurus. It's you're kind of you just got going. If that's what I want to say, you're not going to allow anything to stop you. You're kind of excited about something. There's growth that is coming. But with this, there's also been kind of a loss of energy, if that's what I'm going to say as well. So you're putting a lot of effort, energy. You're saving up for something. What are you saving up for, Taurus? With the World card and the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is waiting for something. You're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. You know that a change is about to happen. There's a new beginning that is about to happen. You're about to end something. You're about to begin something new. We definitely have an Aries energy. I apologize, a Leo energy. But this very well could be Aries. If you're looking, we do have the Sun rising there. Would not surprise me. So I feel like there's been some blocks. Maybe some blocks dealing with depression, or maybe some things blocking your energy or vitality, if that's what I want to say for Taurus. From getting this new beginning, whether this could be a marriage or this could be you being alone. Maybe you're having to go alone for a little bit, doing something by yourself. It definitely showing some struggles in a marriage, if that's what I want to say, Taurus, especially. The energies that I'm getting here is air, I'm getting earth, I'm getting fire, I'm getting a lot of different energies here today for Taurus. But I feel the sense that there's a change, is a ending of an old cycle, the beginning of a new life. You're waiting for it, you're saving up, you're getting prepared for it. And it is going to bring a lot of new growth, if that's what I want to say, that I'm seeing on the horizon for Taurus. But getting away from these negative energies in the past, making decisions, getting away from those past, and a very clear mind. You're aware of what you need to do to get yourself free, if that's what I want to say, Taurus. And it looks very positive. So I'm going to find out why we're getting this today for Taurus. And I'm just going to shuffle this 2 times, and then I'm going to clarify this today. So why do we have the Devil card in reverse for Taurus? Why do we have the Devil in reverse for Taurus? Why do we have the Devil and we have the Four of Wands upright? Very good card. This could be dealing with a childbirth. This could be dealing with a marriage. We have this upright. So this is a very successful one. You're definitely happy about. This could have even been a new job. Very well possible, Taurus. But we're definitely seeing a strong, successful energy. That's definitely an Aries energy, and made sense. I was feeling this Leo card was an Aries, and it made sense that I was getting an Aries card, so it really confirms that. Why do we got the Two of Swords? The Fool card. So once again, Uranus is actually currently in Aries. Some of y'all could also be dealing with an Aquarius energy as well. Also, Uranus does move into Taurus during Aries, and I feel like this is going to be a big breakthrough time frame, if that's what I want to say. Definitely a lot of clear decisions, moving away from things of the past, breaking away from toxicity, if that's what I want to say for Capricorn. Why do we have the Sun card? I apologize, Taurus. Why do we have the Sun card for Taurus? We have the Four of Swords reverse. Why do we have the Ace of Cups in reverse for Taurus? The Sun card upright. So this is making very perfect and clear sense to me today for Taurus. See, here we're having a difficulty laying something down to rest. If we're looking at that today, getting rest. Having a difficulty getting to sleep, getting to rest. This could be a loss of your vitality. There could be creating some blockages. There could be some blockages being created from you from getting this, if that's what I want to say. And having a difficulty in reaching out and connecting, especially if this is dealing with a marriage or dealing with your vitality, your energy, maybe a business, maybe having a difficulty of thinking outside of the box, connecting, be aware of things affecting your mind, Taurus. We have a very positive energy here with this right here, the Ace of Cups. That very well could be a marriage. Sun card upright is showing a lot of strong energies right next to the Fool card. Aquarius. So I'm looking at this today. I feel like there's a sense of kind of maybe being alone for a little while, maybe separate, especially if you're married, if that's what I want to say, Taurus. It does not look very negative. I do see a lot of strong energies coming out of the Sun card upright compared to it being in reverse. It definitely shows a lot of positive energies when it comes to business. If this is a marriage or whether this is business or just your energies in general. Why do we have the Four of Pentacles upright for Taurus? We got the Queen of Cups. So over here, I was saying that this very well could have been energy. So we do have a Cancerian energy for the Four of Pentacles. So saving up, getting ready to make a move. That's what I want to say, Taurus. Queen of Cups. So this could be a nurturing. Now, Aries got this as well. So you're getting ready for something, Taurus. This is a kind of a change. This is a lifetime change, if that's what I want to say. I mean, this is something that is really going to change your life with the World card. With this Four of Pentacles that you're waiting, preparing, getting ready, saving up for, if that's what I want to say. This is a lifetime change, if that's what I want to say. I mean, you're about to end something and begin a new life with the Ace of Wands. And yes, you might have had a lot of energy taken from me as a person. I feel like there's a lot of growth that is going to come out of this. I feel that this is going to be dear in Aries. So this is a change of a lifetime for Taurus. And I want to see why do we got the World card. What is this big change for Taurus? Why do we have the World card for Taurus? And I have a lot of cards popping out. I need one card. Why do we have the World card upright for Taurus? Why do we have the World card for Taurus? And we got the Two of Cups. So this very well could be business. This could be someone not wanting to commit. This is a Cancerian energy, but this is not necessarily a Cancerian energy for you today, Taurus. It could be any water sign, or this could be pertaining to a business or maybe to a relationship or maybe just partnership. And I feel like there's some ends if there has been some difficulty committing, if that's what I want to say. It's either going to end or there's going to be changes that is going to happen. And I feel it's going to be very positive. It's definitely a lifetime, especially if this is a relationship or a business or a partnership. Queen of Cups. So you're definitely saving up for something. Why do we have the Ace of Wands for Taurus? Especially when I'm seeing that Four of Wands over there, it definitely shows something positive that's going to be very enlightening. Why do we have the Ace of Wands for Taurus? Why do we have the Ace of Wands for Taurus? And we have the King of Wands. Aries got that earlier. Sagittarius energy. So a strong fire energy. You're very ambitious, Taurus. And I was saying this. It's kind of a good stubborn attitude, if that's what I want to say. You're like a boulder. I mean, you get it. You got going. You're going. You're going. You're gone. If that's what I want to say. To me, it reminds me of someone taking off at a football game. When I'm looking at the King of Wands, you're getting control. You're going from the Ace of Wands to the King of Wands, climbing up, climbing up. Very good energies, getting your strength back, taking control of your life, Taurus. Looks very positive. There could be even promotions and very, very, very strong, successful energy. We also have the Three of Wands, clarifying with that Page of Wands. When I'm looking at this today, Aries, this is you looking back at the past, and I'm feeling this could be something from the past or something that you've been connected to from the past that is going to be bringing you a lot of sex. This is success. This is also a business type energy. Could this be a business, a successful business, you getting ahead in a business? Definitely Aries type energies that I'm getting today for Taurus. Could this be a time frame? It looks very positive though, and it looks very exciting for Taurus. So I'm going to move on today. You're going to get Gemini. And we're going to see the energies coming out for Gemini, and I'm very excited. And this next one is going to be for Gemini. And I'm going to use the Witch's Turbo today. And this is for Gemini. And I'm going to shuffle this 5 times today for Gemini. What can we be expecting for Gemini? What messages do you have for Gemini? And this is 2. What expecting for Gemini? That's 3. And what can we be expecting for Gemini? And 4. And what can we be expecting for Gemini? And that's 5. And cutting the deck. So very interesting today, Gemini. I wanted to start off, and Taurus had the same energies. There very well could be a connection, the Taurus and Gemini. We have the Devil card, also known as a shadow, in reverse. And we have the Five of Wands. We also have the Moon card, and we have, that is in reverse. And we have the Nine of Wands upright. We have the Five of Swords upright and the Seven of Swords reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright and the Hanged Man in reverse. So, Gemini, y'all could be dealing with a strong Piscean type energy. I'm getting a double Piscean energy, major arcana. So we got the Moon card, and I'm looking at these major arcana cards today. Also the Hanged Man, which is a planetary card ruling Pisces. So I really wanted to focus on our major arcana cards and the Devil, of course, today, and reverse. So if you're going through conflicts for Gemini, a lot of difficulties, I feel like there's kind of a sense you're getting out of what is holding back, some toxicities, some things that's keeping you in bondage, just keeping you enslaved, some things that's really messing with you. This could be this could be in your mind, some things that's frustrating, driving you crazy. That's what I want to say. Definitely some conflicting energies. When I'm getting the Nine of Wands, we're definitely getting growth that's happening. This is actually a Sagittarius type energy. When I'm looking at the Moon, I feel this is kind of illusions. This is someone going through nightmares. This is kind of a difficult situation. You put the Moon the devil together. I mean, look at that. It looks like a nightmare to me. um, but I'm looking at this today for Gemini. I'm feeling kind of the sense that there is some growth. There's some type of movement forward. And when we're looking at this wand in your hand and these 8 wands behind you, it's kind of a fence, if that's what I want to say. You're backed up in a fence, and where are you going to go? What you're going to do, Gemini? And I feel like you're kind of defending yourself. You're trying to move forward, trying to bring growth. But I feel like backed up against this fence, if that's what I want to say, and you have that wand in your hand and you're fighting against something, if that's what I want to say. I want to find out what's going on with this for Gemini. This is also dealing with this Piscean type energy. We have the Five of Swords upright, it's Venus and Aquarius. So when I'm looking at this very well, Venus is a Taurus, Libra type energy, Aquarius. You could have an Aquarius type energy. Look at this. Also an Aquarius type energy, so trying to get away and not being able to do that. It's like you're not going very far. We have kind of a moving up type energy, very well connected to this Pisces. And I was seeing the Nine of Wands growth energies that's taking place. So where are you going to be going? You're not going very far. You're kind of stuck. You see the swords. It's like trying to take up your swords and leave the camp. Taking up your bags and trying to leave. You're just not able to do that right now at the moment. Gemini got the Five of Swords. And I feel that with this, we have an Aquarius. This could be a time frame. Now, we do have Venus and Aquarius. That is actually in our current energies coming up. So very strong energies. And I feel that with this in the next month or so, when we're going to be experiencing this taking place in the next few months taking place for Pisces. You're having a difficulty being able to leave something or getting very far if you're trying to take up your bags and leave something behind. It's not very well happening. Now we do have the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone that is married or just would be a Capricorn energy. I feel like there's a letting go of something. There's a letting go of some energies that maybe you've been holding on to. This could be dealing with a Pisces or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies. There's kind of a letting go of something that has been held on to. This could be you letting go of something, or this could be someone else letting go of some things of the past. Could this be control issues? It's possible. Look at the Devil in reverse. Things causing conflicts, and it's kind of had you backed up, or where do I go, if that's what I want to say, Gemini. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius energy. I feel like there's kind of something that tried to get away or escape, if that's what I want to say. It's not going very far. We're going to find out what is going on today for Gemini. Why do we have the Five of Wands? King of Swords. That is definitely Gemini, but this could be a married Aquarius or Libra as well. Why do we have the Devil in reverse for Gemini? Why do we have, Page of Wands reverse? Definitely something that's really taken away your energy, that's really draining you. This could be a toxic relationship. Could this be someone who has addictions, or someone that's literally something that's driving them crazy, and this could be control issues possible for Gemini. I feel there's also some stretched truth, some manipulation that's going on here that's causing conflicts. Could this be you manipulating someone? Could there be some deception, some things that's being kept secret, some things that someone that is not aware of, or maybe that is possible. They could be aware of that. That is possible. But I'm kind of feeling a sense that there's some things that's being kept hidden. Could just be you hiding something from a partner or from someone else. That is very well possible. But I feel this is something that is kind of keeping you in a bondage. It's something that's keeping you tied down, kind of some toxicities that you're having a difficulty escaping. That's what I want to say, Gemini. Why do we have the Nine of Wands? Oh, yeah. And we got the Devil in reverse with the Nine of Wands. And I was saying this is kind of you being backed up in a fence, fighting, not knowing which direction, how to get yourself out of the situation. You're backed up in this corner. I feel like there's going to be kind of a sense coming up where there is going to be someone who's not paying attention. So let's just say the person that's keeping you held down might leave for a little bit while you're, and you're kind of getting ready, trying to take your bags, packing your bags, get ready to leave, or you're not going very far. It's like, what happened? What happened, Gemini? So you were able to escape. You're going to have an opportunity to escape, but I don't feel you're going to. I feel like you're backed up into something and you can't get out. Um, you're going to have the opportunity, but are you going to be able to take that opportunity? Why do we have the Moon card reverse for Gemini? Ooh, and we have the Eight of Swords. So this is mental slavery, mental bondage. I mean, it's the feeling that you're not able to escape. It's the feeling in your mind, I'm not able to do this. This is a Gemini energy. So this is you, Gemini. This is illusion. So you're being eluded and kind of have illusions in your mind. This could be about a Pisces energy as well. That maybe you're not able to escape something. I'm being held back. I can't get out of this. I can't get out of this. Well, it's all in your mind. I feel like this is mental sabotage. That's something that is holding you back. You feel like you're back in a corner. Well, someone might not be paying attention. You might have a way, and you just don't even realize it. Gemini. Why do we have the Seven of Swords in reverse? Look at that. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're waiting for something to happen. So you're waiting for something to happen, and that's what I want to say. Some growth to happen, waiting for some changes to happen. So we got this little bush. That's what I want to say, growing. You're waiting for something to happen and waiting for some fruit to grow out of something. It's taken a long time. It's a long time running, if that's what I want to say. But you're not getting very far with it. You're not getting a lot out of this. You're not getting much. You're not able to leave with much in your hand. I feel like you're not getting anything out of this situation that you're in, Gemini, and I feel like you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. You're not getting anything out of it. If anything, it's kind of toxic. It's holding you back, and you have no way to escape. Why do we have the Five of Swords for Gemini? Why do we have the Five of Swords? We got the Ten of Wands. So waiting for something to happen. You're not getting anything out of it. That's what I was saying. The Ten of Wands in reverse is definitely you putting your effort, your energy, your hard work into something. And here it's the feeling of that you're going to have hope that you're going to get something out of it, because that's the reason why you're waiting. But when I'm getting the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's saying that as much waiting that you're going to get, and the more you continue to hang around, there's going to be no fruit that comes out of this. Here we don't see fruit. We just see little discs there. You're waiting for something to happen, but it's just a thought. It's just waiting. And so you're not leaving something. Maybe there's a slight chance that something can happen. You're not getting anything out of this. Well, then we got the Hangman, and we got the Queen of Pentacles all of a sudden connected to this Pisces energy. So we're going to see why do we got the Hangman in reverse for Gemini. Why do we got the Hangman in reverse for Gemini? And I'm going to take these cards. This could be dealing with relationship issues, someone not wanting to commit. You could also be dealing with a Cancerian. This possibly could be a water sign energy. Pisces possible. Look at the... so this is definitely conflicts. This could be relationship conflicts. Family issues, struggles, if that's what I want to say, that you're having a difficulty getting away from. And I feel there's kind of a letting go of something, letting go of some conflicts, letting go of what is not wanting to commit, what is not bringing you peace, what is not bringing you balance, what is not bringing you harmony. There's definitely the sense of letting go. Well, then we got the Queen of Pentacles. Very interesting. What's this Queen of Pentacles for Gemini? Good energies for job promotion, good energies for growth and financial success. So why do we have this Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, da 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 da, and all of a sudden someone gets control over their life? Could this be you, Gemini, letting go of something, and all of a sudden we have sudden success, sudden success. So this is very well could be in the future, could be Deer and Aries. Generally, this is a Sagittarius type energy. This is also a Capricorn energy. But in saying this is someone who's married. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could this still be during Aries that we're getting this? Could this be a Taurus, Virgo? That is possible as well. And the reason why I say it's possible because we have a Venus in Cancer card. Venus rules Taurus. Could this be dealing with a partnership? If that's what I want to say, some type of partnership. When I'm looking at the King of Wands, there's definitely a sense of getting control, getting authority, taking control back of your life. If that's what I want to say, Gemini. Could this be pertaining to an external energy? Very well possible. I'm going to clarify that King of Wands one more time. Temperance. So getting in control of these instabilities, these imbalances, definitely a lot of fiery energy. Difficulty connecting and really listening to your higher power and your source of energy, but definitely having a difficulty of bringing peace and stability. And I feel like you're going to bring that stability. You're getting over those things. But you're also getting control of your finances as well. I feel there's a very authoritative type energy here for Gemini. Getting control of your life at last, I'm seeing taking place for Gemini. Whether this is a change happening to this external person, getting control, but I'm definitely seeing getting control and getting authority and taking charge of your life. It looks very positive. So I'm going to move on today to Cancer. Moving on today to Cancer. And moving on to Cancer. And this is for the sign of Cancer. I'm going to shuffle this 5 times today. And that's 1 for Cancer. And this is 2 for Cancer. And this is 3 for Cancer. And this is 4 for Cancer. And this is 5 for Cancer. So I am cutting the deck. We have card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4, card 5, card 6, card 7, and card 8. So very interesting, Cancer. I was feeling this also earlier, and I believe this was Aries. Pour me another. Look at there, drinking, having a time, indulging yourself, enjoying yourself. Very wonderful. And then we have the Knight of Cups. I don't like the Knight of Cups in reverse, especially when I'm getting the High Priestess. I apologize, the High Priest, also known as the Hierophant. We got the Hermit card. A lot of major arcana. We got the Death card for Cancer in reverse. This is a rebirthing type energy. So you started something back up, and now we also have kind of a connection. This is another Cancer energy. Could this be a relationship, a partnership, a business? But it bringing something back up, starting something. Let it rise from the ashes. That's what I'm going to say. You're bringing something back up, if that's what I want to say. But then we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords upright is a very strong moving energy. It's a fixed energy. When I'm getting in reverse, it's just like some things are just not moving. Some things are not going on. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse as something that is not growing. You're not getting much out of. I was saying this for Gemini being backed up into something, not getting yourself out of it as much as you try. It keeps on being brought back up with the Death card in reverse over and over and over. And it's like you're indulging yourself. Pour me another. Just having a glass, sipping on some wine. Could this be this relationship that is possible? I'm not seeing a marriage. I'm seeing a partnership. 2 of Cups upright. But I'm looking at the Hierophant. I'm not seeing someone that you can trust. I'm seeing someone who's very toxic, doesn't know what they're going, which direction they're heading on to. And I feel kind of the sense that there's no guidance, no direction. And maybe you're having a difficulty really seeing the direction that you're needing to take. This could be also personal beliefs that could be affecting the situation, or maybe your own personal beliefs. You're not necessarily seeing the direction where you're needed to go, and I feel like your own personal beliefs is kind of putting you in a position where we do have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, where some things are just not moving. It's just coming to a halt. There's nothing moving forward. You're kind of putting yourself at a halt. It's like indulge myself a little bit, enjoy myself a little bit. Could this be excessiveness? Very well possible. And I'm going to clarify this for Cancer. So I want to see, why do we have the Hermit card in reverse for Cancer? Why do we have the Hermit card in reverse for Cancer? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Hermit in reverse, you got another major arcana. Definitely in a stagnated type energy. I was feeling that. Not able to move forward. It's like I can't get out of this. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stagnant. It's like stale water, if that's what I want to say. Or stale perfume. It's stale, you know? So when I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune, you're kind of in a stroke of bad luck. You're not seeing the direction that you're heading on. Nothing seems to be going good for you at the moment, Cancer. You just can't break away, if that's what I want to say. You're not able to see the direction where you need to go to get yourself out of this situation, and you're having some nasty energies that is around you too. That's kind of toxic. That's what I want to say. Just like the wine that we have here today. Why do we have the Nine of Cups today for Cancer? Why do we have the Nine of Cups for Cancer? Why do we have the Nine of Cups for Cancer? And I will take that. Queen of Swords. Why do we have the Hierophant in reverse for Cancer? Why do we have... And that's too many. Why do we have the Hierophant in reverse for Cancer? And I will take that. We got the Six of Swords. Why do we have the Knight of Cups today for Cancer? And I will take that. Five of Swords upright and the Strength card. I will take that to clarify that because they do go together. So definitely having a difficulty stuck in your mind. Getting out of the situation, breaking away, getting out of some things that's really keeping you held back in your mind. This could be your own mind that keeps on going back to something. You want to stay in the same place over and over. And I kind of feel like you're expecting something different to happen every single time, but it's staying. It's not moving forward. Nothing's changing. It just seems to be stuck. Going over the same things over and over, not seeing the direction that you're needing to take to get yourself out of the situation. I'm seeing you're getting your strength. There's kind of a strength that is entered. I feel kind of a sense of hope with that Knight of Cups, a feeling of hope. You're getting your strength back, getting clarity in your mind, then all of a sudden, well, something's being brought back up. We got a beginning of something. You're getting your strength back, getting clarity in your mind, enjoying yourself. There we go. Drinking a cup or two, pour me another. If that's what I want to say. Queen of Swords. Starting to think really clearly in your mind, getting control of your life, and maybe in your mind, getting your strength back, and then all of a sudden, we have the Death card in reverse. It's not necessarily a death, but this is, in reverse, could be transformation. This could be bringing something back up, kind of a rebirthing type energy. So I want to find out, why do we have the Death card in reverse for Cancer? We have the Knight of Wands. Look at that. So you're bringing something back up, whether this is a relationship. It's not going anywhere. We have a Cancerian energy. It's not going anywhere. Knights and reverses, when I got the Knight of Cups, relationship, Scorpio, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, it's stopping you. You're not going anywhere with this, Cancer. No matter how much you still continue to think that something different is going to happen, it's not. Now, I feel that with this, you're going to continue to be in this for a little while because it's upright. The Two of Cups is upright. So it's like, I want this, but you're not going to go anywhere with it. Why do we have the Two of Cups? The World card in reverse. So you're still holding on to this Two of Cups here today, refusing to let go, still holding on to something. You're at the brink of having a new beginning and a beginning of a new life that is very transforming. It's going to be like this big lifetime change. I was also getting out with Taurus, but it was upright. I believe it was Taurus. It was Gemini. But you're still holding on to this. Could this be a relationship that you're still holding on to, or some type of partnership? But it definitely is something that you're having a difficulty of getting your motivation to get the hell out of. The Death card in reverse, you keep on bringing it back up. This is rebirth. This is being brought back up, and you're having a difficulty in getting out of this energy that is destroying you. That's what I want to say, Cancer. So I want to find out, why do we have the Nine of Wands in reverse? We have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a card of making the move, making the decision to cross, to separate, take different paths, making the decision to move on, and you're kind of stuck. You're not making the choice. You're not making the decision. There's decisions that you're making, if that's what I'm gonna say, or you're needing to make, but you're just not making them. It's like you're still staying in that same stagnant moment, still holding on to the world in reverse, still have the wheel in reverse, still have the Knight of Wands underneath you, still have the Knight of Swords. You're not being able to get away from this energy. There's definitely you not being able to move on. You're still stuck in this place. Cancer. Why do we have the Knight of Swords in reverse? Why do we have the Knight of Swords in reverse? And we got the Star card sideways. Aquarius card, very interesting. So we have an Aquarius energy. Now, this came out sideways. So to me, this is a changing energy. When I got the Knight of Swords, also an Aquarius energy. The Star card is also an Aquarius energy. This is an Aquarius. I'm going to say this is an Aquarius. If this is something leaving, this is sideways. I feel like this is something that is on the verge. Something is like we're about to have a breakthrough. We're about to make this big step. Is it going to tip up where we're getting what we wanted? Or is it going to go in reverse where it's going to be something that is just passing us by? An opportunity that is passing us by. Just the choice, the opportunity to turn this situation around. I feel like you're limited in time because with this being in sideways, it come out and it kind of turns sideways. I feel like there's some changing energies. It's like once this Star card does decide to tip in reverse, it's like something is leaving. So is something going to be leaving? I don't want to. I want to hold on to something. I don't want it to leave. I want it to stay right here. So you're not making a decision. I feel like it's either this goes or this goes. If that's what I want to say today. And which one do you want? Which direction is this going to go to? If that's what I want to say today, Cancer. I'm going to clarify this one more time to see why we're getting a Star card sideways for Cancer. Why are we getting the sideways Star today for Cancer? And I have many cards that came out. I need one card. Why do we have the sideways Star? And I do have this. And I also came out sideways, the High Priestess sideways. So you're on the verge of realizing some facts, on the verge of realizing some truth. It's like you're getting close, getting close, getting close to seeing the reality of the situation, getting close to uncovering all the facts, all the hidden facts, all the lies, all the deception, what is really going on. Or maybe this could be someone about to bring you to the light, if that's what I want to say, to help you to realize the hidden truth of what is being kept hidden from you. That's what I want to say. Cancer. This is a Cancer energy feel. I feel this is you. There's definitely some things that is not fully understood. It's like you know it, but maybe it's just not fully understood. It's just not very clear to you, Cancer. That is very well possible, but I feel that it's just something that's causing you to hold on to something. It's like doubting what you already know, I kind of feel. Doubting what you already know, still holding on to something and refusing to let go of something. And I feel that this is going to be something that has a potential to either bring you negative consequences, or if you make the right decisions, is going to bring you positive consequences for Cancer. And I feel that is kind of your decision. So I'm going to move on really quickly today. I'm going to move on to Leo. This next one is going to be for Leo. This next one is going to be for Leo. And this is going to be for Leo. So I'm going to shuffle this 4 times today for Leo. And this is 1. And this is our 2nd time today for Leo. This is 2. And this is shuffle number 3 today for Leo. And one more time, this is shuffle number 4 today for Leo. And I'm going ahead and cutting the deck. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I got a very clear picture already for Leo, getting a lot of fiery energies. Wow, good energies. So let me look over this really quickly. So immediately, what I wanted to show you is I wanted to show you this, that this is having a difficulty connecting to the elements that are around you, connecting in a spiritual sense, maybe to nature. I feel like this is you starting to connect to higher power, starting to connect to whether this is God or whether who your power is, if that's what I want to say. Getting something that you wanted. Here we kind of have this water being pointed out. This is an Aquarius card. This is the star. Cancer got this as well just a moment ago. We have a Virgo energy here today as well. I feel that with this, there's kind of a sense of having a difficulty connecting, and I feel like you're not able to connect to is kind of like you're trying to pour something, trying to pour your heart out, trying to pour out all your wishes, trying to pour out, trying to just pour everything out. If that's what I want to say today, and just release and release. If that's what I want to say today. If you notice, trying to release to this, and I feel like that connection is not happening if you're trying to just release yourself and express yourself, pour your heart out to someone. Really trying to, I feel the sense that you're listening to them, but there's kind of that disconnection, if that's what I want to say. This is a card of getting what you wanted, however, and I don't find this too negative, but then when I'm getting the Knight, I apologize, the King of Wands, I feel like there maybe had been some minor conflicts, nothing major. The Five of Wands is upright, it's kind of petty. You're getting control of that, getting control, maybe some type of promotion that is possible. Definitely taking authority and taking charge, if that's what I want to say for Leo. This very well could be you today, Leo. We do have the Lions there on the side. This is generally a Sagittarius energy, but this very well could be you. And I do feel that this is you because we have the Five of Wands. So when I'm looking at the King of Swords, I'm going to move on to the King of Swords. Also gaining control of your thought process, starting to think very clearly. If you're dealing with you're kind of just saying what you need to say, being very open and honest, but at the same time, you're doing it in a manner that you know that there's negative intent about it. It's very well possible. But I feel the sense that there's kind of a unworn, like a kind of a welcome that's been a welcome that's been worn out, or maybe someone is leaving something behind. I feel like there's a sense of someone is leaving something. Could this be someone external to you? Could this be you, Leo? We'll find out in just a moment. I'm definitely leaving some things behind. This could be the struggles, the stress, if that's what I want to say. So why do we have the Star card for Leo? Why do we have the Star card for Leo? And it's too many cards. Why do we have the Star card? And I'm getting cards just tipping upside down like crazy. Fix these. And let's see, why do we have the Star card today for Leo? There we go. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, very interesting. We have an Aquarius energy. We also have an Ace of Pentacles. Could this be some type of loss? If someone is trying to reach out to you, could this be a disconnection that is possible with this Star card? A loss of this person that you're pouring your heart out to, trying to really connect to. I feel there's been kind of a loss of connection that is possible as well. So why do we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Yes, there's definitely a loss, and someone is really grieving over this loss that has taken place. For Leo, could this been a past loss? We have a Scorpio energy. However, this could just be a loss in general that someone just is not able to get over. It's like no matter how you try to reach out to them, Leo, could this be you reaching out to them, pouring your heart out to them, trying to reach out to them, or them reaching out to you? It's like they don't even see anything positive. They don't see anything good. They don't see anything light because they're focused on what they have lost. They're focused on this loss, and they don't even see that they still have these two cups left standing. They're not able to see what is right there. They kind of have their back turned, and they're focused on these losses that they've had. And no matter how much you're trying to pour your heart out to someone, I feel like you've lost them. There's disconnection. You've lost them, if that's what I want to say, Leo. So why do we have the Five of Wands? Oh, yes. And I feel kind of the sense with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, like everything has been defeated. Like you feeling the feeling of being defeated. And I feel like it's kind of petty, to be honest. For some, the Five of Wands, it's not a strong conflict. I don't know what's going on, but there's kind of a defeated type energy to something. It's like a minor little battle. And I feel like there's a defeating energy that's going on. Why do we have the King of Wands? That's too many cards. And I will take that. We have the Emperor. So another fire energy, this King of Wands could be an Aries energy that is very well possible, or a Sagittarius, possible Leo, Five of Wands, so that's very well possible. This could also be kind of a boss or a manager. So when I'm looking at this today, definitely getting in control. This is your external energies, taking charge, getting control of it. Or could this be someone that is getting a job promotion? Could this be an authoritative type figure? Very well possible. That's what I want to say today for Leo. But I feel kind of the sense that this is someone in authority, the King of Wands, Emperor, upright. This very well could be a Leo or a Sagittarius energy or Aries because we do have the Emperor. But I'm looking at this, I feel like there's kind of a sense of getting control, taking authority, taking a stand, and taking back control. And I was getting this also for Cancer, but it's a little bit different, a little sooner for Leo. I feel there's kind of a sense of taking charge, and it's a very positive energy. This could be someone getting a job promotion. It's like once you felt everything was, all hope was lost, or you were defeated, maybe you had a job loss, maybe all of a sudden you're getting something new, something better, very well possible for Leo. So why do we have the King of Swords? We have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So could this be a married couple? If that's what I want to say, that this conflict is dealing with. So the Queen of Swords, this could be your queen, if that is possible. Could this be someone who's married, a King of Swords, a Queen of Swords? This is very well possible. This would be an air sign if that is possible because you're Leo. So if you're an air sign coming off with Leo in your chart, so if you're Leo coming up with strong air in your chart, this is very well possible because we do have this Queen of Wands. Could this be telling the truth, being very honest and telling the truth, but having a negative intent? It's kind of interesting that we're getting this today. I'm seeing a lot of honesty, but I don't like this Queen of Wands. If this is someone, I don't. This might be good for some, but I don't feel I like this. Why do we have the Queen of Wands in reverse for Leo? Why do we have the Queen of Wands in reverse for Leo? So we have the Nine of Swords, definitely a Gemini energy. So this Queen of Wands could be coming off as a Gemini energy. Queen of Swords could be a Libra possible, or someone that is married. The King of Swords very well can be a female, or the Queen of Swords can be a Gemini. So Libra could be Aquarius, Gemini. But I'm looking as a double Gemini energies. This could be someone coming off as a very conniving energy for Leo. Or someone maybe who's having a difficulty getting control over their life because maybe they just can't sleep. Maybe there's illusions. Maybe there's just someone who's having a difficulty getting rest. There's a lot of things that's kind of disturbing energy that is bothering, if that's what I want to say. Could this be someone having negative intent to someone, causing torment to someone? That is very well possible. You're being honest with someone, being very open, very verbal, and honest about something. Could this be in a manipulative way or a conniving way to torment them? That is very well possible. It's kind of a dirty way, if that's what I want to say, Leo. But I kind of felt like for someone that was the case, like they were telling the truth with the intent, knowing in a conniving way that this was going to hurt someone, that this was going to really disturb them, or this could be someone who's very disturbed, who's very conniving, that is doing this to you, Leo. Very well possible. So why do we have the Knight of Wands? Why do we have the Knight of Wands? And I'm going to continue shuffling. Why do we have the Knight of Wands? And I keep on getting cards falling out, but only one card. That's what I need. Why do we have the Knight of Wands for Leo? Why do we have, ooh, there we go, I'll take it. Temperance, so Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands could be a Sagittarius, could also be a Leo energy. This could also be you having a difficulty bringing stability. So you're not able to bring stability. There's also some disconnections, if that's what I want to say, and maybe you're trying to move forward, trying to leave some things behind, leave some past. Maybe this is to bring stability into your life, if that's what I want to say, Leo. And I want to find out, why do we have the Six of Cups reverse? Why do we have the Six of Cups reverse for Leo? Why do we have the Six of Cups reverse for Leo? Why do we have the Six of Cups in reverse for Leo? We got the Three of Wands. So this could also be an Aries energy. Looking at the past, and I feel like this is trying to bring strength, trying to bring success, if that's what I want to say. But you're definitely kind of going off on an adventure. You're kind of leaving some things behind. Leaving some things. Could this be family, children? Could this be a relationship? But there's something that you're leaving behind. Leo, this very well could be you as well, even though this is an Aries energy. But I feel like you're looking back, and I wanted to show you. Here, this is goodbye, leaving this behind. Now you're looking back and seeing something. Looking back, if that's what I want to say, and I feel like there's kind of a sense of success in the future for Leo. So I'm going to move on really quickly. I'm going to get Virgo, and this next is going to be Virgo. And this next is going to be for Virgo. And this is going to be for Virgo. Virgo. So this is going to be for Virgo today. We're going to find out what is going on with Virgo. And I'm going to shuffle this 4 more times today. And this is 1. This is for Virgo. And this is our second shuffle today for Virgo. And this is our third shuffle today for Virgo. And one more time, this is our fourth shuffle today for Virgo. And go ahead and cutting the deck. We have the Page of Cups reverse. The Ace of Cups upright. The Devil card, also known as the Shadow side in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. And we got the High Priestess upright. The Seven of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse. And we have the Seven of Wands. Very interesting. So initially, I wanted to start off over here with the High Priestess upright. So definitely uncovering some hidden facts, some things that may have been kept a secret. You're definitely realizing the truth that there has been some plots, some plans coming out against you. Or if this has been some plots or plans you've had towards someone else. We have a Scorpio energy. We also have a Cancer energy with the High Priestess. Also, Venus and Scorpio. This could be Taurus, Libra energies possible for Virgo. And I'm saying that because astrologically, when I'm looking at this today, I'm seeing the sense that there's some things being uncovered. That there was some things that was trying to be covered up. You're definitely uncovering the facts, uncovering the truth about a few things. You're definitely seeing all that, at least what might have been intended to keep hidden. You're definitely seeing the truths and all the facts about something. And I'm going to come back to that in a moment because there's definitely a lot of strong revelatory type energy for Virgo of really seeing some hidden truths or some things that might have been intended to be hidden. That's very well possible. So I'm looking at the next card today for Virgo. We have the Page of Cups, and this is creating blocks. This is a personal block. And here we kind of have this wave kind of crashing over you, if that's what I want to say. But when I'm seeing this in reverse, this is a very positive energy, very overflowing, very flowing type energy. It's kind of like an overwhelming. But when I'm looking at it, I feel there's kind of some blocks that has taken place. Now, we do have new beginnings that is coming. Look at that overflowing energy today for Virgo. So this is the same energy, by the way. This happens to be a Scorpio energy. Could be a Libra. Could also be a Sagittarius involvement with both of these cards astrologically. When I'm looking at this today, however, I feel like there's kind of a sense that there has been some blocks. You're kind of separating yourself from this, kind of going out, creating a new beginning, creating something. If there has been a new beginning or something new that you started, you could have some personal blocks or some personal things that's blocking that as well. And I will come back to that and I will clarify for Virgo. But I also wanted to take you up to the Devil. So the Devil card is some toxicity, some things that's keeping you in bondage. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus energy. I'm looking at this as Capricorn. So when I'm looking at this today, with the devil card, I'm seeing that there might have been some things that might have been kind of keeping you held down, keeping you tied down, if that's what I want to say for Virgo. But I feel like you're making some decisions. You're making decisions to break free from something. This is going on to the future. Could this be someone external to you as well, breaking away from some things that's been creating a lot of frustration? It's been bringing them down. That's really been creating a lot of toxicities. This could even be addictions that is possible as well. Codependency is possible. I feel the sense of making decisions. You're at a crossroads. Which way am I going to go? You're making a decision, getting away from these stormy problems in the past. And I feel like these blocks that have been creating, these things that have been creating personal blocks in your life, you kind of have the sense of going off and creating a new life, going off and starting a new beginning, making decisions, separating yourself, breaking away from these toxicities, Virgo. It doesn't look negative. But then I'm looking at the Nine of Cups as kind of a emotional pain. And I was seeing this. I've been getting this Nine of Cups coming up a lot. Could this be excessiveness? Could this be alcoholism? That is very well possible. But I feel, if that is possible, I feel like there's kind of a sense of standing up for yourself, someone external standing up for themselves. Could this be you as well? You could be dealing. You can be dealing with a fire sign energy. Most likely, this would be a Leo. But when I'm looking at the Nine of Cups, this is also a Pisces energy. So this could be a current time frame. This could be Pisces. I feel there's a sense of maybe some pain, if that's what I want to say. This could be you trying to cover something else up, that to really defend your actions. If you're trying to cover yourself up, I feel like you're defending your actions, if that's what I want to say. Could this be someone else standing up for themselves? So here you have one wand in your hand, and we have six wands just staring down at you, and it's kind of the sense of you standing up, and you're gonna fight through this, you're gonna fight through this, or they're gonna fight through this. But it's like, show your face, show your face. Who am I fighting? Show your face. That's what I want to say. Um, and I feel kind of a toxic type energy. Could this even be someone who's an alcoholic? Very well possible. Could this be personal blocks, like the cups overflowing? I feel kind of the sense you're finding out some truth and facts about something. However, this could be something that's leading to this. So I want to see, why do we have the High Priestess for Virgo? Why do we have the High Priestess for Virgo? So we got the Lovers in reverse. So this is, generally I would say this could be a Gemini type energy. I'm not going to put this, the same planet that rules Gemini rules Virgo, so this could be you, Virgo. Seeing some truths, maybe someone is not willing to commit, or maybe someone has a kind of their own hidden agenda. Maybe some things are not going to work out if you're dealing with a marriage or a partnership, business. You're kind of seeing the truth about that. You're seeing and uncover some things, uncover some truths as well. And I want to find out, why do we have this Seven of Cups in reverse? Today for Virgo, Ace of Cups. So you're kind of creating a plan, kind of creating a plot that might have been already revealed, or maybe you found out the truth about something, and now all of a sudden you have this new beginning, this new plan. You're kind of going solo. The Ace of Cups. Look at that. Breaking away from these blocks, if that's what I want to say. That's kind of just overtaking you, kind of in a way. I felt it's kind of a sense of you starting a new beginning, kind of creating a new beginning for yourself, if that's what I want to say. You're knowing the facts that's really going on, and I feel this might even be someone else knowing what's taking place as well, but I don't think this lover is going to work out, Virgo. So why do we have the Page of Cups in reverse for Virgo? Why do we got the Page of Cups in reverse? And I have a lot of cards here. I'm not going to take all those. So why do we have the Page of Cups in reverse for Virgo? Why do we have the Page of Cups in reverse for Virgo? Why do we have the Page of Cups in reverse for Virgo? And we got the Nine of Pentacles upright. So trying to connect, trying to bring more spiritual connection and connecting more to the earth, to nature, to spirit, but definitely good energies. Interesting. Could this be a pregnancy? That is very well possible. That could be something that has been blocking you and stopping you, if that's what I want to say today. But I'm definitely seeing new beginnings. I'm definitely seeing kind of the sense of you starting to connect more, creating new beginnings, creating new beginnings for yourself, if that's what I want to say. And I was kind of feeling that. Um, in some cases, this can be a birthing energy. It's very well possible. When I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, I'm also kind of seeing kind of a unity, kind of a union. If that's what I want to say. This is reconnecting something that wasn't working in the past. I feel there could be a reconnection that's happening, but we still got the Lovers in reverse. So why do we have the Ace of Cups? Why do we have the Ace of Cups? This is a very pure energy with the Ace of Cups. What I'm seeing there with the Nine of Pentacles. Why do we have the Ace of Cups? Why do we have the Ace of Cups? Why do we have the Ace of Cups? And I will take that. We got the Emperor sideways. I prefer to see that upright. So this very well could be an authoritative type position. Hello, Father. How are you doing? Could this be a birthing type energy? You know, you trying to create something, trying to make something happen. It's the Lover's card in reverse. We see this happening all the time. If you have your own plan, agendas, someone trying to keep you getting pregnant, how do you do? Well, welcome. I'm pregnant. Page of Cups blocks from being able to create this new beginning. Um, Wow. So Virgo, could someone be getting pregnant? We have the Father card, also known as the Emperor, in an authoritative type position. Could there be someone getting pregnant? Very well possible for Virgo. Now I'm going to find out why do we have the Devil in reverse for Virgo. We have the Five of Cups. Why do we have the Two of Pentacles upright for Virgo? Oh, wow. And we got the Hangman. Very interesting. So if there has been some energies that's really been holding you back, so maybe some toxicities, could just be addictions, bondages, someone that is very toxic that you're kind of the sense of being able, you're kind of having the ability to break away from, but I feel like you don't even realize, you haven't even seen what you do have, and that's what I want to say today. If this is someone who's in a toxic relationship, and if you're choosing to be in something, like you have the ability to get away from something, but it's like you're not realizing that you do have something that it is upright behind you, but it's like you're getting out of something that's creating a lot of dark energies around you that's really blocking you from receiving anything positive, if that's what I want to say. And I feel like you have the ability to escape. Um, well, we have the Two of Pentacles, and so here we got the Two of Pentacles making decisions, struggling, juggling. Which decision do I make? I see the possibilities. Um, and we see kind of a letting go. That's what I want to say today for Virgo. You can be dealing with the Pisces, Capricorn energies possible, if that resonates for you today. But I wanted to say as a general message, if there was something that was creating a lot of negative energies, creating depression, or just really clouding your judgment of seeing the brighter side of things, I feel like you're kind of making a decision. I'm kind of feeling that you're kind of getting out of this, kind of starting to stand up for yourself. So why do we have the Nine of Cups in reverse for Virgo? Why do we have the Nine of Cups in reverse for Virgo? We have the Three of Wands. Um, so I'm definitely looking at the past, looking over the past. Here we got the Nine of Cups. Maybe there's some pain pertaining to the past, looking over your past, recollecting, remember the memories, looking over and taking a view of what took place, just like in the same way you were looking at those three cups that were knocked over, and you couldn't seem to focus on these two cups. That's what I'm saying. And you're kind of being held down and tied down to your losses that I feel kind of a sense of breaking through. And now that you broke through in the future, I'm seeing the sense that you're looking back over yourself. You're looking back and seeing the pain that had been caused and the grief. And we're looking at that rolling down memory lane. Could this be creating some your own toxicities as possible? But I'm feeling kind of the sense that you're standing up. There's protecting, and it's like show your face, you mother. Fill in a blank. You're definitely protecting something, protecting your dignity, protecting your worth going into the future. And I feel that you've been through a lot, Virgo. So I want to find out why do we have the Seven of Wands, Five of Swords reverse. This is kind of the sense of a defeating type energy. Could this be you defeating someone else? Here we go. Someone's trying to come against you, to, take me on. You know, like, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, if you want some, come get some. um, Seven of Wands is kind of protecting your dignity, but I feel like we have these 6 wands that's just staring and bearing down at you. You just have one wand, and it's just like, hey, I'm going to stand and I'm going to protect me. I'm going to stay in this. It's like, bring it on, B. So Virgo, I mean, you're fighting for something. You're definitely working hard. I mean, you're at it for the future. I mean, you're in for the fight. I mean, whether this is business or it's you're not giving up very easily, Virgo. I mean, you have plans, if that's what I want to say. I feel like, kind of sense, you have a fight in you, Virgo. It does not necessarily look very bad. Just kind of just the energies that I'm going through. This is kind of just trying to get yourself out of these situations, if that's what I want to say. But you're not giving up. That's good news. There might be some defeat, but you're still here fighting, and that's good news. That card very well could turn up right. Um, but I kind of feel the sense that there is some type of defeating type energy at the moment. Also, Venus and Aquarius, we have that astrologically that is going to be happening in the next few months. Afterwards, we have, look up there, looking over the past, seeing the pain, feeling defeated, pertaining to the past. I feel like you're going to get over that. You just got to turn around and, well, go forward instead of keep on looking back. That's what I want to say today for Virgo. Quit looking back and move forward. And I feel that that defeating energy is coming from your past. Why are you going to let your past continue to pull you back? That's my message today for Virgo. And I am going to move on today. And this moving on is going to be to Libra. Moving on to Libra. And moving on to Libra, yeah. So I got to get Libra on real quickly. So this is for Libra. I'm going to shuffle this 4 times for our Librans. That is 1. This is our 2nd time for Libra. This is our 3rd time for Libra. This is our 4th time for Libra. Been a long time running. So we got the 4 of Pentacles today. Very interesting. Earth sign energy. 8 of Swords today for Libra. We got the Ace of Wands reverse. The 4 of Wands reverse. The 7 of Cups. Virgo had this. I said that could be a Libra. We have the 10 of Swords as well. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we have the High Priest, also known as the Hierophant, in reverse. So, wow. So Libra could be dealing with this toxic energies, and this very well could be you, or this could be pertaining to that Virgo or Taurus energy possible. So when I'm looking at this today, we have Virgo got this, and I was feeling this very well could be connected to Libra. And I did make a mention of that this with Venus and Scorpio card. So I'm looking at this for Libra. I feel like there's some ending, some pain, if that's what I want to say. It's like very deep. You just cut me very deep, and I have these 10 swords just stuck in my back. It's like maybe someone stabbed you in the back. And now they're just kind of sitting down and just looking over you like a little scavenger, if that's what I want to say today. Kind of the plan that maybe you did not realize, just to leave you hanging and just leave you out to dry, if that's what I want to say today, and just leave you cold. And I feel kind of this to end everything, if that's what I want to say today for Libra. Could this be someone that has some plots or some plans? I feel kind of the sense that there definitely is some energies that's kind of come to, and you could be dealing with a Gemini energy that is possible, or another air sign. But I don't like this. Here we kind of have a tree that's empty, that's barren, that's being shook, like all the leaves. And we have this fall time energy. It's like everything has been shook. Your life is being shook up. That's what I want to say, Libra. Um, I kind of feel the sense that with this is it's an elusive type energy. It's based on illusions. Maybe based on the seat, or maybe some things that might have been kept hidden that has not been uncovered yet. If that's what I want to say. Um, Very interesting. When I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles, going on to our next card, I feel like there's kind of a sense that you're preparing for something. Could this be even someone getting kicked out here? You left on a doorstep, you idiot. If this is you doing something like this, um, preparing for this. This could be someone preparing to, just get rid of something, end something. So here we have the Four of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is generally a Capricorn energy. When I'm looking at this today, I feel kind of the sense that we do have preparing for something, getting ready for something just in case. Now we have the Eight of Swords, and I feel like this is mental sabotage in your own mind. You feel like you can't break away, that you're not able. This is self-doubt. And I feel like you're doubting yourself. You're able to do something, but you're grounding yourself to the thought that you cannot do this, and it's stopping you from moving forward. You're just kind of just sitting there. You're just sitting there. Do I really want to get up? And it's like, I don't feel like I can. If that's what I want to say is, at least think you can. It's like I think I can. I think I can. At least have the mindset and think you can, whether you can or not. But I don't feel. I feel like you're thinking, you're doubting yourself, Libra. This could also be someone else around you that is doubting yourself, and it's kind of putting them in a standstill, kind of grounding them, stopping them from really doing anything. Um, when I'm seeing the Ace of Wands, could this be a loss of energy, depression? Could this be pertaining to a job as well, or a marriage, or maybe a child, if that's what I want to say? Very well possible. You could also be dealing with a narcissist as well, or maybe the loss of excitement. Kind of a draining type energy. This could be even depression. And I will come back to this in a moment, but I feel like there's some type of loss, like there's something you're not very happy with. So this is during Aries time frame, if that's what I want to say. This possibly could be a Leo, but I'm not feeling that. Libra, I feel like this is something, some type of loss, like that has taken place. And then I'm getting the High Priest, also known as the Hierophant, and I feel like that's that stagnated energy that I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles once again, that you just can't seem to bring a change. It's like everything seems to be this right there. It's like my hands are grounded. I'm not moving. I'm staying. My feet are planted. I'm not going anywhere. I don't believe I can. I've lost all hope, energy. I don't feel the enlightenment. I don't feel very enthused. I'm just going to say I'm like stale perfume, and maybe this is your own beliefs. Maybe this is own toxic beliefs or your own personal opinions, or maybe this is based on other people's opinions. But I feel the sense is definitely a stagnated energy is stopping you from moving forward, Libra. I'm going to clarify this. Could this be pertaining to someone else around you? Could this be someone else's reading coming off for Libra? That is possible. But I want to find out, why do we have the Seven of Cups? We got the Ace of Swords. So you have kind of this enlightenment brief here, this beginning of enlightenment. You're seeing clearly, but it's elusive. It's elusive. Could this be you eluding someone else, or you're kind of that set of enlightenment? It's like an epiphany. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Maybe there's some messages coming out. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! But it's kind of like the cutting edge, like you're trying to cut something back, and it's like, so I'm looking at this today for Libra, and I feel like there's kind of that sense that we have the Ace of Swords. You're wanting a new beginning. You're trying to create a future. Maybe no one really knows about it, and all of a sudden we have this brutal, painful ending. And I want to find out why we have that Ten of Swords today for Libra. That could even be a marriage that is possible as well, or an actual birth. Why do we have the Ten of Swords in reverse for Libra? I pulled it upright. We have the Moon card. Very interesting. That could be a Scorpio or a Pisces energy. Could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. So when I'm looking at this, I'm definitely seeing the sense of you looking down. An intuitive way of seeing this, we're looking down at this Ten of Swords, looking down at this pain in the same way that we're seeing this owl looking down here from the past. And I feel like you're looking down at this and kind of stuck up in a fantasy, if that's what I want to say. This could be someone else kind of stuck up in a dream or their own fantasy. But this is also kind of a card of intuition, psychic ability. And we have wisdom. Look at that. We have the owl sometimes represents wisdom and spiritual enlightenment as well. So I feel like there has been some endings. This could be you putting some things to rest, or maybe seeing the truth about something, seeing the plots and the plans, or maybe seeing you kind of have this awakening, this spiritual enlightenment. This could be this Ten of Sword energy that caused that as well, but really causing you to really getting out of the situation and really connecting and seeing the truth, if that's what I want to say. Um, it doesn't look too negative. I kind of feel like it's taking. We had an ending, but it's like taking these dreams and everything and applying them and seeing what you're able to do, creating in a wise way, and really creating a new beginning for yourself. If that's what I want to say for some Libras. If there has been kind of a storm that you're kind of reaching out of, if that's what I want to say. So why do we have the Four of Pentacles? Why do we have the Four of Pentacles? The Star card. So you're getting ready to leave something, or this could be something leaving you. Or this could have been you're pushed out to the curb. You've been promoted to the parking lot. Have been promoted to, if this is a relationship, you've been promoted to to the doorstep. Goodbye. But I feel like for some that could be the case. Well, others just could be not getting what you wanted, like something is passing you by. It's like you're waiting for something to happen, waiting just in case, and maybe the opportunity is passing by. That's what I want to say. Why do we have the Eight of Swords for Libra? Why do we have the Eight of Swords for Libra? And we have the Page of Wands. Look at that Ace of Wands, the same as the Page of Wands. This could be something that's actually creating your own loss, its own sabotage, that's taking your energies, that's stopping you from having growth in your life, is your own mindset. Not feeling that you can, if that's what I want to say today. Kind of leaving that thought behind. Instead of waiting and, kind of holding on to something, you're kind of just you're not making the move. You're not moving forward. And I feel like this is blocks that you're creating in your own mind for Libra. So why do we have the Ace of Wands in reverse? Why do we have the Ace of Wands reverse for Libra? And I got the Hermit. So very interesting. It makes sense. You have that loss of energy. Everything falls down. I always say this when I get the Ace of Wands. It's like that down moment. It's kind of a rocket fuel to get yourself back up again. It's like we fall down, but we get up kind of a sense. And you kind of find your direction, if that's what I want to say today for Libra. We could have a Virgo energy, if that's what I want to say. If there has been some type of loss of enthusiasm. It's like someone's definitely not happy. But I feel like it's something that's going to help you find the direction, which direction you're needing to take. It's going to kind of be an enlightenment on the path that you need to take, and kind of in a wake up, and like ding, 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 the light just came on. That's what I want to say today for Libra. So I want to find out, why do we have the Four of Wands? Why do we have the Four of Wands in reverse for Libra? Why do we have the Four of Wands in reverse for Libra? Why do we have the Four of Wands in reverse for Libra? And we got a sideways card, and I'm going to take it. I get a lot of sideways cards coming up anymore. So I feel like this could go either or. Is it going to be welcomed back? And I feel like you're finding the path that you're needing to take. There has been some upsets that I wanted to say, but what could have been a loss for good, you finding your path could bring this back up, right? It might be more of a welcoming type energy. And once again, we do have, if there has been some loss, something leaving, is it possible it could come back? It is possible. It's not out of the question. But when I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune, it's a stagnating type energy, like nothing seems to change, nothing seems to change. This could be maybe to people's own personal beliefs or own people, person's own opinions that it's just not going to change, nothing's going to happen. Or could it be the case that it's not going to? We'll find out. The Wheel of Fortune, when you do have it, is always going to change. It's just a matter of time for whether it's upright or reverse. Sometimes it could be a little bit longer. So why do we have the Wheel of Fortune? This could be just a mishaps, kind of some bad luck that you're going through, Libra. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune? Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune? And I got the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands says you're working. You're putting your energy in. You're getting nothing out of it. Oh, that is eventually going to change where you're going to start to see something. If that's what I want to say, Libra. The Ten of Wands is not much, but when you do eventually get that turnaround, you do start to get something. It's just like it's a slow process, but as of now, I'm not seeing anything. It's like you're stuck in a rut, and whether you're putting your energy into something, I feel like you're not getting anything seem to come out of it. Eventually, that's going to change. You're going to start to see some signs of growth, some signs of progress. But let's see what do we have the High Priest in reverse. We have the Fool card. Um, Interesting. So when I'm looking at the Fool cards, we have two major arcanas. Uranus planetary card and Taurus. This could be an Aquarius. This could also be a Taurus energy. Um, when I'm looking at this card, the Fool, I feel like you're not getting much out of it. Something's going to change, and someone is kind of like taking their bags and taking a hike, if that's what I want to say. This could be based on personal opinions, not based on facts. Some things are going to change, but I feel like someone is kind of taking a risk. Someone is taking a leap and making a move forward and kind of making this jump, if that's what I want to say today. Um, the High Priest, also known as the Hierophant. Um, when I'm looking at this today, I feel kind of taking things to the extreme, but it's like when I'm getting the Fool cards, sometimes this could be dealing with foolishness that is very well possible, indulgence, excessiveness. I'm not necessarily feeling that, but I feel kind of the sense that someone is just making a step, moving out there, and it's like the time has not turned out. It's like a bad decision, bad time to do this when you're just stuck in a stagnated moment where nothing seems to be going positive. Um, some of y'all could be breaking away from things that is not taking you very far, that's not doing much for you, while others, you could be jumping into something that is not taking you very far as well, that you're not going to get anything out of. It's going to kind of be a slow start, and kind of a stagnated type energy. But this, for some, this could also be based on personal beliefs as well. With the, so I want to see, why do we have the Fool card? We also have a Jupiter planetary card, and we do have Jupiter and Sagittarius. We have a Sagittarius card there. We also have Uranus, which is going to be moving into Taurus there in Aries. So this could be an Aries energy when you're going to start to see a kind of a change turning around for the better, if that's what I want to say for Libra as well. So I want to find out, why do we have the Fool card? We got another, look at that, Taurus energy. So definitely kind of the sense of being in the cold, maybe some crippling things, kind of this, it doesn't look very lucky there. I mean, person looks crippled, like they just panned it out in the cold, and literally they're on crutches. They can't get very far. They can't. Um, so it's like you're making a move, but you're not going very far. I mean, you're not really considered about the risks, but it's like you're not getting much out of it. It's kind of like a crippling type energy at the moment. It's kind of like a very cold. It's like, dang, what's this happening? Really? Like, really? I'm doing all this for nothing? Someone literally could be crippled, like something's wrong. This could be stress, some things that's really stressing you out, some things affecting your health or maybe your mentality. For others, this literally could be something affecting you physically as well. So I want to move on really quickly today, and I'm going to be moving on. We done Libra. I'm going to be doing Scorpio, and I got to hurry with Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces. I might be coming back on in a different video to finish this. I got to hurry before my phone dies. So here we go, Sagittarius. I got to move on with Sagittarius. I apologize, Scorpio. And I'm going to shuffle this 3 more times for Scorpio. And 2 more times for Scorpio. And 1 more time for Scorpio. Alright, and cutting the deck. We have the Sun card in reverse. We have Karma, also known as Judgment, in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. I apologize, the Judgment upright. Ace of Wands reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. There we go. The King of Cups upright. The Nine of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Swords. So immediately when I'm looking at the King of Cups, this could be either a married Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or just a Pisces energy in general. We have the Nine of Wands. So when I'm looking at this is a very sensitive energy, very well connected in a very spiritual way. The Nine of Wands is a Sagittarius energy, and I feel this represents growth. This represents maybe a spiritual, emotional growth. But here we see kind of the sense I was saying, kind of backed up in that fence. And you only have one place to go, and that's going forward. And so getting control, taking authority, saying, I got it from here, I'm going to go at this, take that water, I'm just going to go at this, take control, I'm going to have authority in my life. I'm already backed up, I can't go back anymore, there's nothing back except for this wall of wands that's going to stop me from going back. It's just standing up there. I'm just going to go forward. That's what I want to say for Scorpio. And it's like, hey, I'm going to go at this. This is me, Scorpio. So I'm going to go in for the sting. There we go. So when I'm looking at this today, Scorpio, and then I've got the Sun card in reverse, I feel like there's kind of some type of loss of vitality. We do have now Pluto, the same planet that rules Scorpio, also rules Aries. So when I'm looking at this, it's one of the planets that rules Aries with Mars. That's kind of where we had the fire and water type energy. When I'm looking at this eclipsing type energy, it's like some things are being hidden. When is the light going to come on, turn on, turn on? I need some more light. I need enlightenment. Enlighten me a little bit. And that's what I want to say today. So this is you trying to listen to the call, trying to connect to higher power, trying to connect to your source, if that's what I want to say. And it's just being drained. We don't have a very strong source. But listening to the call, seeing what has been done wrong, if that's what I want to say. But this could also getting away from being hidden, if that's what I want to say. The thought of being hidden or being behind this, not letting your light not being able to shine, kind of being hidden, if that's what I want to say, Scorpio. And I'll come back to that in just a moment. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Also kind of the loss of energy. This could even be depression or maybe just not excited about something. And now we have family. Look at that. Some that could even be a child. Could we have this little spark here? Kind of a little flame, if that's what I want to say today. When I'm looking at that today, I'm feeling kind of the sense that there is a positive energy for family. There is an energy for family. So when I'm looking at this today, if you're kind of doing things behind closed doors, not being recognized for it, for Scorpio, that is possible. This could be draining, or maybe this is pertaining to the Sun, the 10 of family. This new little beginning, if that's what I want to say today. This could be something that is taking away your energy as well, going on to the future. But I'm feeling kind of the sense of family, peaceful energies, of a positive energy with family, but maybe it's just kind of it's very tiresome, it's very draining. I want to move on really quickly to the extended future is what I'm looking at today for Scorpio. I'm seeing you kind of buckling down, preparing. Here we might have had some closed doors, if that's what I want to say. You're getting ready for something. I feel like maybe this is pertaining to some doors in your life. And maybe trying to reconnect, and if that's what I want to say today, kind of like I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna stay put and prepare, getting ready, saving up. Maybe for that might be the case. We have the Four of so definitely having a difficulty connecting, and this possibly could have been perceived that it's possible. Look at the belly. Um, I don't know. To me, it just kind of looks like it has a baby gut um, that maybe shrunk down a little bit. So this may be having a difficulty being strategic and your plans. If that's what I want to say, it's kind of like you're just waiting, and not really doing something about it. You this person's just sitting there. Well, upright would be someone getting up on their feet and ready to go and do something. Well, it's in reverse. I feel like they're just sitting there waiting, not doing much. Maybe there's a loss of energy, a loss of excitement, a loss of enthusiasm. They just don't have a very strong, vital type energy. They could have really wasted that, if that's what I want to say, just making that move forward. Scorpio. And I'm going to clarify this. Why do we have the King of Cups for Scorpio? We have the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. Why do we have the Nine of Wands for Scorpio? Why do we have Nine of Wands for Scorpio? Why do we have the Nine of Wands? And I'll go ahead and take that Three of Swords reverse and the Nine of Wands. Getting over some things, bringing healing. You know, some things there's nothing you can do about it. It's like getting over it, letting go of the issues of the past. It's like I'm not going to let this wall of my past, the things that's creating a blockage in my past, I can't go back. I'm not going to go back. There's nothing there for me. I'm just going to move on. I'm going to heal, continue to move forward, bringing growth in my life. That was kind of the mindset, if that's what I wanted to say. So why do we have the Sun card in reverse for too many cards? Why do we have the Sun card in reverse for Scorpio? Why do we have the Sun card in reverse for Scorpio? Why do we have the Sun in reverse? Now we'll take that, and we have the Eight of Pentacles reverse. So this is you not being recognized for your effort. If you're putting a lot of hard work into that, it's like it's being all done in vain, and it's really tiring, draining your vitality. It's like you're putting all your effort into something and wasting your energy, wasting your resources, not getting recognition of it, not being recognized for what you do, Scorpio. This could be pertaining to someone else as well, kind of being hidden in the dark and not your light really not resonating and shining, people not recognizing it. If that's what I want to say today, I want to find out why do we have karma, the judgment. It's positive how I like the way they see that karma, because eventually this is an eclipse and that's going to move the hell out of the way. But when is it going to happen? For Scorpio, well, we got the Page of Swords. This could be creating fear. It's like, do I really want to continue to move forward and do something and to continue? We do have a positive energy. This is Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces energies, but I feel this is you as a person, kind of on the edge a little bit, if that's what I want to say. Ready, having your sword drawn, if that's what I want to say. For Scorpio. So I want to see, why do we have this Ace of Wands? Why do we have the Ace of Wands reverse for Scorpio? Why do we have the Ace of Wands? And I have a lot of cards coming out. I'm not going to take all of them. It's a big old pile of cards. Why do we have the Ace of Wands in reverse for Scorpio? And that went back in. I can take it. And I will take that. Take that and this. So we got the Lovers. So here we got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So that's kind of a sense of moving forward. And I was seeing kind of a little spark of motivation. Look at that. I'm on the move. We're on the move. Yeah, there might have been some loss of energy, the loss of enthusiasm, but you're definitely kind of getting the sense of being on the move, and then all of a sudden we have the Four of Pentacles upright. It's like, I just lost my motivation already. I'm just going to sit here. Maybe that door's closed. Just sitting at the doorpost, just waiting, just sitting down. At least this person here is in reverse. Whatever is getting to move on, could this be the motivation, a relationship, maybe family that is possible? There definitely is something trying to get them on the move, but it's still there's no energy there. There's no energy. So why do we have the Ten of Pentacles? This is for Scorpio. And we have the Temperance. So trying to bring balance, trying to bring peace, spreading your wings, and trying to reconnect. And I feel kind of the sense of trying to bring balance. It's like weighing your measures, you know. There could be even some disconnections, if that's what I want to say as well. But trying to bring balance, could this be chemical balance, if that's what I want to say today? I kind of feel like the one thing that is bringing you balance, this could be your family, this could be finances, this could even be your the prosperity or something wonderful that you have that is kind of giving this spark to you. For some, this even could be the home. Look at that. But I feel like there's kind of that sense of a loss of excitement, a loss of energy. This could be a marriage that is giving you balance, that is giving you peace, that is balancing you out, is bringing a peace and a balance to you. And I feel there could be a connection here, but why do we have the Four of Pentacles? Yes, you're definitely not moving forward. Whether this is someone else not moving forward as well, there's kind of a stagnant energy. I'm just going to stay here. That's what I want to say. This very well could be a broken down vehicle, or this could be not necessarily your choice. That the reason why you're staying. This could be something that is stopping you from saying, but I felt kind of the sense like you're just kind of sitting there. You're just sitting there. Instead of using some strategy, getting out and connecting and getting up on your feet, you're kind of just sitting there. You're not moving. You're not. What's going on, Scorpio? Why do we have the Four of Swords in reverse? Why do we have the Four of Swords in reverse? This is going into the future for Scorpio. And I will take that. And I had another card that flew out with it. We got the Queen of Cups. And we got the Nine of Swords. So definitely the sense of hope. If there was some disturbing energy, maybe some things keeping you awake, loss of energy just could be due to sleep or the difficulty sleeping. Not being able to connect. I feel that there's kind of the sense of getting in control. Taking authority of your emotions, your kind of your spiritual. I kind of feel taking authority, kind of getting in control, if that's what I want to say, with the Queen of Cups. But this also as a nurturing. This could be nurturing yourself, nurturing, kind of a nurturing type energy to try to turn this energy around. You could be dealing with a Cancerian energy as well, or a mother figure that is possible. But I feel kind of the sense of a nurturing, trying to nurture yourself, trying to really care for the person that you are, and try to just take better care of yourself. That's what I want to say. The Nine of Swords is kind of bringing me hope when that is in reverse, because there has been kind of negative energies, disturbing energies that's been disturbing you, or maybe difficulty sleeping. I kind of feel that there's kind of a warmth energy that is trying to heal and mend that, if that's what I want to say, for Scorpio. This could be a spouse that is possible as well. So I'm going to move on today to Sagittarius, see where my phone's at. I got to hurry with Sagittarius. I got a Capricorn and Aquarius. I might end up coming back and doing a second part. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back. I'm going to charge my phone, and I will come back, and I will do a second part number 2. My phone's going to be dying, so I'm going to charge my phone for a little while, and I'll be back. I'll be back with Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius, and Pisces. I will see you in just a little bit, and once again,